If you're thinking about driving Lyft in 2026, you're probably wondering, how much can you actually make per hour? Short answer, most drivers are landing somewhere between 15 and 25 an hour before expenses. But what you actually take home is a different story. And depending on how you drive, that number can either go up or drop a lot lower than you expect. Hey everyone, my name is Chris and welcome to the Rideshare Guy. And that's right, when you first start Lyft, this is going to show you what looks like solid pay. You'll likely see 20 to 30 an hour during decent times, maybe higher on the weekends or during busy days. And for the new driver, that can feel pretty good. But here's what most drivers don't realize at first. You're using your own car to make that money. So you've got gas or charging, maintenance, tires, brakes, oil changes, and long-term wear on your car. That usually eats up about $5 to $10 per hour. So that's $25 an hour you thought you were making is now closer to $15 to $20. And by the way, if you're new and you're not tracking this stuff yet, I got videos on the channel breaking down exactly how you track your expenses for your real hourly, because this is where most drivers mess up. And there's one more thing that affects your hourly. You're not getting paid every minute you're out there. As a new driver, you're going to have time waiting for rides, driving to pick up people, and slower periods during the day. So your real hourly start to finish can look around 12 to 22 per hour. And this is going to be after expenses at this point. Now, that's not the whole story. As you get more experience, you start to figure things out. So drivers who learn to drive during the peak times, avoid bad trips or cherry picking, and position themselves in busy areas, those drivers are going to push closer to 20 to 25 per hour after expenses. And this is really where the difference is made. So if you want to get into the higher range, we have videos here on the Rideshare Guy breaking down things like cherry picking trips, positioning, planning, and patience, and when to actually drive. Those strategies do make a huge difference. So is driving for Lyft worth it in 2026? Well, it depends on what you're looking for. If you want flexible income, something part-time, extra money on the side, it can work really well. But if you're expecting a guaranteed high hourly rate, that's where people could get disappointed. So the best way to look at this is Lyft is an opportunity, but it's not automatic money. Now, if you're serious about getting started the right way, make sure you subscribe to the Rideshare Guy, because we have several videos on the strategies already that is going to help you earn more, as well as what new strategies may be coming out with updates and changes that Uber and Lyft do make. Now, if you've been driving for a little while, what is your hourly and what is your hourly after expenses? Put both those down in the comments below. Let us know. Now, if you want to know how you can get your car maintained cheaper and fast, I mean real fast, like 15 minutes or less fast, then check out this video right here. And I go exactly over how that is, what you can do, and make sure you're subscribed. We'll see you in the next one.